ADRI.V.
Afternoons just hit different. Yeah. 3 to 7, I'ma set the tone right. Cruise control, yeah, we sliding through the whole night. Riding home, got you feeling like you off shift. Welcome to the vibe. Go get it. 3 to 7, yeah, the city on a slow glide. Windows down, let the rhythm be a cold sign. From the soul to the wave, yeah, we mix. Hey, ADRI.V, run it up. Go get it. Started with that soul, let it breathe for a minute. Neon feel real spill, yeah, we deep in that feeling. Then I throw it back quick, got you vibing nostalgic. Old school love, yeah, that energy polished. Then we switch lanes, and we back in the now. Little hip hop bounce when you stuck in that crowd. Traffic light talk, but your mind on the wind. By the time that you home, yeah, you lie back in. Yeah, we talking daily wins, motivation in the air. Even on your wish day, we gon' meet you right there. From the highs to the lows, yeah, we cover the shit. Every hour, every vibe in the district. Ay.
Hey, what's up, my go-getters, and welcome to another day in the district. It is Friday, to be exact, and we made it through another week. And you already know what time it is. I'm your girl, ADRI.V, the go-getter, and welcome inside the district, ADRI.V's Go Getta District, where we take you from the streets to the suites, right here on the Power 93.7 WB, okay? And listen, I need you to stay right here because we are riding all the way off into the freaking weekend, and I got a packed show for you today. We definitely got to deal with the day, the grind mix, because Friday, we don't just ease into the weekend, we turn it all the way up. And then later, I'm sitting and I'm talking with Talisa King and JoAnna Rozier Johnson, two women who have been personally affected by arthritis and have turned their experience into advocacy. And we're talking about their journey and why they continue to champion this cause in the upcoming Arthritis Walk. Plus, you already know I got that Go Getta Report where I'm spilling the tea and talking culture and all the craziness and entertainment. And you know, we're going to give you the town rundown on what's going on this freaking weekend and what you should be doing too. And 5 o'clock belongs to you as you drive on home with my brother from another mother, DJ Spence. So get ready for that because we double it up for you with the drive at 5. So all you got to do is stay locked in. Don't you go anywhere. Just turn your radio all the way up or tap that app and also share with us where you are at. You go get with me, ADRI.V. Welcome to the district, ADRI.V's Go Getta District.
Putting you in the know, if you ain't already know, and spilling the tea on all your favorite celebrities.
I need to know.
Doing it the Go Getta way. It's time for the Go Getta Report with ADRI.V.
All right, my go-getters, you know what time it is. It's time for that Go Getta Report. Well, all I got to say is Bruno Mars is definitely holding it down and still going strong with his track, I Just Might, still holding down the #1 spot on the Billboard's Hot R&B Hip Hop Song Chart. And now he's going to make history just soon because the song has officially spent 22 weeks at #1, tying Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us for the longest run at the top by a solo artist. But if Bruno Mars wants the all-time record, he still got some work to do because it belongs to Kendrick Lamar and SZA Luther, which spent a whopping 31 weeks at #1. Now, 22 weeks is already crazy, but I believe Bruno Mars might just hit that mark. What you think about that? All I can say is it's a good song, and I'd love to play it. Now, talking about playing it, child, I didn't know Unc was going to do this. Well, Lionel Richie had something to say about Chris Brown and Usher's R&B tour, and he definitely had to hear from Chris Brown because he shared his piece too. Now, during a recent show in Arizona, Lionel Richie talked about Chris and Usher tour together and joked that artists teaming up for major tours isn't anything new. And that brought up the Commanders touring with Earth, Wind & Fire decades ago. But then Lionel decided to add a little extra seasoning to the joke. He joked that the difference between then and now was that they didn't go to jail. Oh my gosh, Unc. Well, the crowd immediately started laughing, and Lionel followed it up by joking that they were fine Christian men before getting back to the show. Dang. Well, the clip went viral and eventually made its way to Chris Brown, who jumped in the comments saying, "Dang, Unc, I love you, Papa. Now listen, Chris took that one to the chin because Lionel definitely got his jokes off. But what do you think? Funny joke from Uncle Lionel Richie, or was he doing a little bit too much? All I got to say is he definitely shot his shot, and folks definitely got hit. Yep, sure did. Now speaking of hit, baby, Halle Berry is absolutely it. Now, can we talk about the fact that Halle Berry is celebrating her 60th birthday today, and she dropped fire pics all week long for the big 6-0, and it's giving more like 20 years old and not 60 years old. And all I got to say, Halle just continues to show us getting older does not mean you stop being confident, being sexy, and comfortable in your own skin, because she's showing it all on these flicks, and I love this for her. She is absolutely goals, and when I turn 60, I want to be just like that. Happy birthday, Halle Berry, girl. Well, this right here wraps up that Go Getta Report. You know what to do. Stay tapped in, because coming up, you know I got more for you, which is that Drive at 5. You go get with me, ADRI.V. You know it's Pod 83.7 WBLK. All right, my go-getters, you know we stay talking about the app, and we always want to make sure that you are tapped in, because right there is where we give you a chance to see the Suicide Boys Gray Day 2026 tour live at Darien Lake, and it is online right now for you to take advantage of that. So go ahead and tap that app, put your name in for a chance to win a pair of tickets to see them live on Saturday, September 12th at the Darien Lake Amphitheater, featuring Destroy Lonely, Shakewell, Drain, Black Cray, Slim Gucci, and more. So stay tapped in and tap in now, or go to WBLK.com for more details. You go get with me, ADRI.V. You know it's Pod 93.7 WBLK. Hey, my go-getters, listen, you know it's time for another Safety's Key with me, ADRI.V. And you know, all week we've been talking about sharing the road and doing our part to keep everyone safe. And that's whether you're behind the wheel, riding a bike, or just walking. And because my friends at the Barnes Firm love giving back to our community, they're hooking one lucky winner up with the Burt's Bike Shop gift card, reflecting gear, and a bike lights, okay? And this will help keep you riding safely all season long. So how do you enter? Well, head on over to the Barnes Firm's Instagram, find the pinned giveaway post, and check out all the details on how to win. Giving things away on a Friday is always a delight, and that right there is another Safety's Key with me, ADRI.V. Stay right here. You know we got more on the way. It's Pod 93.7 WBLK.
The Go Getta Gang is here.
Why you know I'm gang.
On Power 93.7 WBLK.
Hey, what's up, my go-getters? It is time for a district conversation, and we're talking about an important event, bringing our community together for a great cause that impacts so many, and I'm talking about the Arthritis Walk. Now, joining me today are Talisa King and JoAnna Rozier Johnson, two women who have been personally affected by arthritis and have turned their experience into advocacy, and they're using their voices as champions for awareness, support, and resources for others living with arthritis and their families. Today, we're talking about their personal journeys, why this cause means so much to them, and how you can get involved in the upcoming Arthritis Walk. And so, welcome, ladies. You are welcome. So, you know, Talisa, I just want to jump in and say, for those who do not know about the work you are doing in a walk to cure arthritis, can you talk to them about it and why this is an important walk?
Absolutely. So for those who don't know, I am Talisa King, the chair for the Walk to Cure Arthritis Buffalo. It will be happening this Saturday, but throughout the year, I host connect group meetings. We don't call them support group meetings. I host connect group meetings in the community, and I am also the National African American Connect Group Facilitator for the Arthritis Foundation. This work is so important because so many people deal with arthritis. I'm not talking about an old sports injury you may have gotten from an old broken bone or something like that. There's over 100 different types of arthritis that people suffer from. And one of the staggering facts is the fact that most people don't realize that 2/3 of the people who have arthritis are under 65. So it's very important that the work continues. People get informed, people get the care that they need to stop long-term damage, because unfortunately there is no current cure.
And I truly appreciate the work that you are doing out here to make sure that people are aware, and also that you are are out here walking and raising funds so that there can be continuous research to find a cure. And what I also appreciate is that you're not doing this alone. And this year, you are bringing along another advocate and a woman who I've known for years. She is a big sister of mine, and I watched her battle with this thing, not really knowing the severity until I really had my conversation with you last year. So when she first let us know as a family that what she was dealing with when it comes to rheumatoid arthritis, and then she sent us a text about the fact that she's going to be walking in this walk, I was so proud. I was beaming with joy that she's going to allow herself to show up how she show up for everyone else and be an advocate for herself and others yet again. So I am excited to bring to the microphone JoAnna Rozier Johnson, who is a true community powerhouse, an advocate for so many, and now she is joining in on this great cause as this year honoree. And Joe, I am so proud of you. So what has been your personal journey with arthritis? What does that look like? And does it mean now to be one of the faces? And what does it mean now to be one of the faces that's representing this, alongside with Miss Talisa?
I'm freaked out.
You got it, girl. You got it.
There is something that is, right now for me, slightly freeing about my truth being visible for others and not feeling like I have to hide or shy away. When you are a community leader, and even before that, just a person who was healthy at one point in life, when your health is not something you can take for granted anymore. Mm-hmm. When subtle snap, crackle, pops, like those were jokes you could have with family and loved ones. Well, every time you get up, we know we hear you coming, we hear you get up, get down. And then all of a sudden one day it's like it was more than just a snap, crackle, pop to get up off the couch or to get down. It's an ache, it's a pain, it's I can't sleep that way anymore, and pivot to go from ripping and running and doing activities and dancing the night away because dance is life for me. Mm-hmm. And then to realize there are consequences that I have to pay for living life to its fullest at my highest capacity, that all great moments are going to end with me at home by myself, having to take care of whatever the aches and pains or inflammation, what inflammation brings to me. Some days are better than others. Figuring out doctor after doctor what it was, like that was really the scariest part of my journey, was just constantly everybody minimizing what it was that I was feeling and how it was. And I can say like my symptoms actually began in high school. As the top of my fitness in high school, playing multiple sports and activities, and describing the pain I was feeling and discomfort. Sometimes it would be pain, sometimes it was just discomfort. But people just, that's just because you did this. Oh, you probably rolled your ankle wrong. Oh, stretch. I mean, I'm like, I can't stretch but so much.
Right.
And then just being mindful to listen to my body. Like that is the message anytime someone has talked to me about it since I've, accepted Talisa's harassment to share my story.
I'm so proud of her for harassing you. She's not harasser, she's just relentless. And I'm so happy that Talisa was relentless to make sure she got Joe to be a part of this year's Arthritis Walk and to share her story. Because listen, one thing I've learned is that so many of us do not look like what we're going through, but it's important for us to share our story of how we get through, got through, and are still dealing with it and still making things happen despite. Now listen, do me a favor, stay right here, because when I come back, we are continuing the conversation about the Arthritis Walk, how you can join in on this and support such a cause. Stay right here. You're inside the district. ADRI.V's Go Getta District. It's WBLK.
The Go Getta Gang is here.
You know I'm gang.
On Power 93.7 WBLK.
So, JoAnna, you're walking this Saturday.
Yeah, sure. Lord willing.
You are walking. And so for somebody else living with arthritis, who may hear the word walk and immediately think, I don't know if my body can do that, what would you tell them about participating still and being a part of this day?
I'd say it matters when you're around, being surrounded by people who understand. That is huge.
It's one of the biggest parts of the day. You are going to be overwhelmed with joy when you see the little faces, the big faces of people who get a whole park full of people who get it.
We get it, and so being with your community, that's there. But then also, I think the magnitude of seeing that we're able to do it at our level, whatever that means. And so for some of us, we can't walk. For some of us, we happy it's a good, as I say, today's a good body day. That's how my days are rated. What's the body feeling like? And so being on that full spectrum is something that is going to bind us as well. And the last part of that day is the people who don't suffer with this being there to surround us. I gave a private shout out, and so I'd love to do that today as well. I have a best friend named Aviance.
Hey, Avi.
Hey.
And because Aviance and I were living together again as adult women, going through divorces and no longer having the people we said till death do us part, and in sickness and in health, we were blessed to have each other for another season.
Yeah.
And in that season, living together made it where I could no longer hide. Where she knew my schedule, like, okay, after we do something big, Luvia's not gonna be outside with us. She gonna take 2 days to rest and then come back. But she got to see it, and I remember the first day I could not get out my bed to go to the bathroom, and how scared I was. And she was in the next room to come help me. And just to have somebody who was aware of what was going on, who was intentional about checking in on me to make sure I'm okay.
Right.
Like just to go, something as simple as someone to go in the kitchen and just, the tart cherry juice is just one room away. If you can put my ginger and turmeric tea together, like that's going to be the bounce that I need to help with the stretching I'm doing in the bed to get myself out of here. But having somebody with you who cares for you, who understands and is just willing to work to make you feel better, like that is a huge thing. And that park is about to be filled with people who, even if they can't do it at that level of care, just to know that you might need them to just check in on you, or just to understand when you can't show up.
Yeah, and I think that's an important thing to highlight too. I won't call out anybody by name. I love all my family. I love all my friends. But I was recently sharing with JoAnna, for those people who can't do the full walk, basically it's a walk of all abilities. Some people walk, some people don't. I have a crew of people who get to Asker's juice station and turn around every year. I have some people who go a little further. So that's a perfect example of just, whatever works for you. But for those who can't walk, there's a DJ, there's family fun activities, community resources. There's all kinds of things to do. And as I say every year, I just ask that they are there to cheer us on across that finish line for those of us who can. I actually was not physically able to walk the walk last year. Literally, I've never been in that situation on walk day. So that was a lot for me, but even so, being able to share that vulnerable moment with all the littles, all the bigs, everybody who was there, so they see I am human too. Yes. And just grace. That's it.
I love it. Just grace. Now, Saturday is a big day. And for those that can participate, or those who want to participate but can't physically be there, can you please give them all the details on how they can support this major event in this day and beyond?
Absolutely. So if they want to participate, there's still room for sponsorship. There's still time to create teams, join teams, and definitely donate. We are actually $1,713 away from our goal threshold of $25,000 right now. They can go to events.arthritis.org/WTCA Buffalo. If they are interested in sponsoring, they can contact me at Arthritis Foundation Buffalo, all one word, at gmail.com, or they can call me at 716-495-7202.
And that is how you can support and participate. A big major thank you to Talisa King and JoAnna Rozier for joining me today, sharing their personal stories and continuing to be champions for those impacted by arthritis. Now remember, sometimes simply showing up, walking, donating, or sharing information can help move a cause forward. So make sure you support the Arthritis Walk and enjoy and everyone fighting this disease every single day. Talisa and JoAnna, thank you for using your voice and turning your experience into impact. And this right here is your district conversation with me, ADRI.V, the Go Getter inside ADRI.V's Go Getter District. Stick around, you know what's more on the way. It's Pod 93.7 WBLK.
There's always something to do, and ADRI.V will run it down for you. Tap in. It's time for the Town Rundown with ADRI.V.
Well, you already know I'm big on making sure you are occupied, okay? What does that mean? That you are doing something, because you can never use the B word when you are with me, and that's bored, all right? So my Go Getter family, tap on in, because this weekend, I want you to pull up to the Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade. It is going down for the 24th annual parade, and it's happening Saturday, August 15th, starting at 12 noon right here in Buffalo. And it's a celebration of the Puerto Rican and Hispanic culture and heritage, bringing the community together along Niagara Street with music, dancing, pride, and plenty of energy. So make sure you grab the family, get outside, wave those flags in the air, and celebrate the culture, because I know I celebrate it. It is absolutely Adrian adjacent, because I'm in Puerto Rico often. And shout out to mi hermana, Tapia, hey boo. So make sure you lock in, because I know she's going to be out there with the Latinas evolving, and I want you to be out there too. It's going to be a beautiful day, so bring the family, and it's happening Saturday at noon along Niagara Street, the 24th annual Puerto Rican and Hispanic Day Parade. And shout out to my brother Berto, because I know he's going to be out there too. And what up, Pedro? You already know. You're inside ADRI.V's Go Get It District. It's Pod 93.7 WBLK. I need to work on my Spanish. I got to do better. And it's a wrap, my go-getters, for me to flex into that exit to get up out of here and to enjoy my Friday just like you. But in true fashion, I always want you to know, nothing in life just given to you, baby. You know you got to be a go-getter. And being a go-getter means you got to ask, seek, and knock for what you want. Because my favorite book says, those who ask shall receive, those who seek shall find, and those who knock, the door shall be open unto you. Put a little work in, just that simple, and the things you want will come to you, okay? Now, God willing, we'll be able to do this again tomorrow, so make sure you stay tapped in. I love you so much for listening. Keep it locked as always, Pod 93.7 WBOK.